Everyone, welcome back to the Gloss Garage, where we make detailing simple. My name is Sak, and today behind me will be ceramic coating a Lexus IS 350. It's a 2022. The owner just got this vehicle a week ago, straight from the manufacturer to the dealership. He picked it up at the dealership, and we'll be doing our gold package on this vehicle. He is only getting a one-step polish, and then he will be getting the base coat and the hardener of Roar ceramic coating. That way he has a 7-year warranty, but again, in New York, it's probably only gonna last up to 5 years, right? I like to be transparent and honest with the customer. I did tell him that it all depends on how you maintain it. If you wash it twice weekly, stuff like that, you will get the full 7 years, 110%. But he said it's a daily driver, and that's what we're gonna do. So you guys gonna see the process, what we do. And to be honest, I will be doing a rinseless wash, iron decon, and prep work to show you guys that you guys don't really need a hose to do this type of detail or maintenance, right? And that's something that's really important. Obviously the wheels, I will be using a hose and obviously a wheel bucket with the wheel and tire cleaner to make sure it's fully prepped. But for the paint, I will be doing a rinseless wash, decon, and clay step on this vehicle. So I will see you guys in a bit with the walk around. Everyone, so here's the vehicle. It's dusty, it's dirty, has a bunch of dirt, dust, and like I said, we'll be doing a rinseless wash on this. I'll be using it just to show you guys that it is possible. It's a brand new vehicle. We can't really see the swirls and dealer marks or washes that it comes with, or scratches, because we do have dirt, but just from this angle I can already see some scratching and marring on there. Has a lot of tree sap, stuff like that. We will take care of that, and this is what I'm talking about. The owner only had this vehicle for about a month. Not a month, I'm sorry, a week, but it was under trees and stuff like that. And this is something that I did stress to the customer. Ceramic coating is not bulletproof. If you just let it sit on trees and let it get baked in, it could etch in through the coating and start etching through the clear coat. So that's something I really need to stress at all times. And once we clean the vehicle and do everything, we will actually be able to see how much scratches it really has on the vehicle, because right now it's so caked on with dust, dirt, tree sap, we're unable to really see it, right? If I do have to go an aggressive step, I will show you guys the aggressive approach that we do to make sure we prep this vehicle properly, right? And I'll be doing a rinseless wash, but I will be doing a APC rinse with the rinseless wash. So I will show you guys that, just because of based on the condition of the car at the moment. All right, everyone, so right now I am diluting the rinseless wash. So on the left, I do have 3 different types of buckets. One is the wheel. I always like putting rinseless wash on the wheel bucket, which has about 2 to 3 ounces. So I'll put 1.5 ounces of rinseless. The one in the middle has about 4 gallons of water. So I put 2 ounces of rinseless in that middle one, which is my rinseless wash. And on the right, that's where it's going to be my clay towel, my clay media, right? Because I do need at least the cleanest possible type of clay media when I am doing my clay and decon stage. Now, after I do that, I start with the wheels. This is a basic wheel cleaning, just wheel and tire cleaner from Adams Polishes. I clean the wheels, make sure I do a thorough clean, because he is getting a professional ceramic coating and I really need to prep the vehicle completely for the customer. As I stated with the caption, he is getting a 7-year coating, but it's actually really my silver package with a light polish and the 7-year ceramic coating, which is with the hardener of Roar. And also the dealership, when they detail it, you know, they say, oh, let us detail your car before we hand it to you. It looks like they already put a sealant, and this protection was actually really annoying to get out, right? He did have the vehicle for only about a week, so it looks like they at least put a sealant on top of the paint, which made it hard to remove. We did an APC rinse about 4 to 5 times. So I started actually using my garden hose to rinse off the APC, because look at all this water beading and rapid sheeting that's happening on the paint. The APC rinse, I did this about 3 to 4 times. I used the iron remover after the APC rinse, and then I also used the tree and sap remover, which you guys will see me in a bit use, and it's from Grio's Garage. I did this about 6 to 7 times. I washed the vehicle just to make sure I degrade the sealant that they applied on the paint as much as possible, so when I do the polishing step, the actual abrasion step, I am 110% confident that the whole sealant and everything is completely gone before I move on. You guys prep a vehicle for ceramic coating. All vehicles come in different conditions, different type of either tar, heavy iron, different types of environments, so there's different approaches 110% when needing to prep a vehicle. When it's like a brand new vehicle, this is actually pretty different. It's pretty simplistic. There's not much contamination to be on it, honestly. But yes, let us know your prep process and how you guys prep a vehicle for a ceramic coating. I'm using the McKee's orange waffle pad, which is called the Cool Wave waffle pad, and I'm also using Rupes Uno Pure. In certain areas there was heavy defects, which I did do a 2-step paint correction. It's not the whole vehicle, but I'm giving the best finish and even finish that the customer can get on their vehicle. I am not going for perfection in any way, shape, or form. I really need to specify this because it's a brand new vehicle, but you do want to give the best finish possible. And at the end, you guys will see that I removed about 80% of the scratches. Again, it's a brand new vehicle. It's not that I'm going aggressive. You guys just see with the Uno Pure and the orange pad on how much cleaner the paint got. And it's medium paint, right? This is why I'm using the orange waffle pad, which is a bit heavier in correction, and this was the best combo. And then in the rest of the video, I do use just a polish on certain areas, and some of them needed a 2-step, especially on the rocker panels and areas where all that brushes and machine brushes really hit hard and be aggressive on the vehicle. But we did take care of those as well, just to give it a complete even finish on the vehicle. It just took an extra 10 15 minutes of our polishing time, because again, it's not the whole vehicle that we're doing a two-step correction. It's just certain areas on the vehicle. And this is where I changed up my pad combo, which was my medium wool from Rupes, and I did also use the DA regular fine polish from Rupes to get that even and much more clarity finish. Again, these are just etchings in areas that needed a little more attention and time. Are there still swirls and scratches? Absolutely. This paint is actually, like I said, it's a medium paint, so it wasn't hard and it wasn't soft. It was just right down the middle, and it was just perfect enough to give a perfect finish. And the same thing with the Volkswagen. You saw all those swirls and scratches on the side view mirrors, and there was a complete difference on this vehicle as well on the gloss black paint. Alright everyone, so we just finished polishing this IS350. Look at the gloss, look at the shine. 80%, 85% of the swirls are gone, maybe 90%. Just look at how shiny and clean the paint is. Yet, is there deeper scratches? Of course there are, right? It's a one-step polish. But again, we're not going for paint perfection. This vehicle is brand new. We're not trying to harm anything. It had a bunch of swirl marks that you guys saw down here, because I'm sure that the dealership ran it through their own car wash, that 80% of the dealerships have a car wash machine in the back with the brushes and all that stuff. And yes, I showed you guys the most important part. We use DIY detail rinseless wash to do the wash, and this is how amazing the paint looks. Now I'm walking over here on this side, and I am showing you guys. We will be using the hardener and the base coat. So first goes on the base coat, then the hardener, and it's gonna give it more shine, more gloss. It's just gonna look amazing. My wife is IPAing the rest of the vehicle. Did I miss steps? No, I did not miss any steps. I just didn't record them because I am pressed for time. The customer did come around 2:30 and he wants the vehicle by tomorrow morning. So I did not record every single thing, every single step as I did with the Volkswagen, but please just note that I am doing the same exact steps that I took for the Volkswagen. And I need you guys to understand that I am a detailing business first, then a content creator. I did show you guys the most important part, in my opinion, was using a rinseless wash to prep for a ceramic coating, right? And how to use a, APC rinse, all that type of stuff coming in. So I will continue doing the ceramic coating. If I do get time, or I do feel like I have time to talk about applying the ceramic coating, I will do it. If not, I apologize, but just please enjoy the content, and I will talk it over with you guys while I'll do a voiceover. Everyone, so I already coated the roof, coated the windshield. Now it's time to move on to the rest of the paint. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you guys how the base coat goes on. And look, there's light swirls, light scratches. Again, these are like the deeper defects that we did not remove with the one step, right? I just really want to point that out because I don't want you guys to think, oh, because I'm running a circular motion, I'm causing swirls. I am not causing anything. The paint is completely clean all the way through, and that's it, right? So I'm going to show you guys how I apply this, and then from here I'm going to show you guys how it dissipates. I'm just going to do a small section just to show you guys how this ceramic coating goes on. And then after that, the wipe off and how it clears up and it turns like it's like dissipating on its own. So I will show you guys that, and just, I'm gonna keep things rolling, everything uncut, just try to get this clip for you guys. So I'm applying more coating onto my applicator. And I'm going to do this whole half right here. I like to go, not really a crosshatch, just applying it for now. And again, everything is no pressure, right? You don't, and then I go in circles, and everything is no pressure. It's just applying. You're just applying the coating. You're not trying to beat it into the paint, and that's it. And like I said, no pressure, just let it go on. Make sure you see a trail that's damp. And then this is a new pad, right? I like to switch out pads. You can use the same pad, but it is humid. And it is starting to crystallize on the other ones fairly quick. So by the time I'm done with this hood, I'll probably get another pad. And yeah, so I'll show you how this paint looks once I apply the coating. And you can see right there, follow the light, you will see that it is not a rainbow color anymore. It is humid today, so it is starting to dissipate. And I'm not worried about this, right? Just wait a bit. First it starts as a rainbow, and then after the rainbow effect, it starts dissipating clear. And although it is cold, well, technically it's not cold, it's 50 degrees right now, 60 degrees actually. And the humidity is high, so the coating is evaporating quickly and it's bonding onto the paint quickly, right? And I love fall for this type of reason. Ceramic coatings are so much easier to apply on the paint. Now, it's time to wipe off now because I'm starting to see it like almost drying up. So I got my pearl towels and I just go ahead, no pressure, and just level off the coating. I am not trying to remove or buff the coating off, right? I'm just leveling the coating. Then I get my second towel and wipe off. But we're not wipe off, but level off. And like I said, this is a new pad, so it was primed. I could have let it sit a bit longer, but certain areas was just, again, it's already evaporating from the inside out, so I'm not worried about it not bonding because I already feel the slickness completely on the towel, and that's how you know you buffed it off quickly. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this, and that's about it. So we'll go ahead and move on to the rest of the paint, and this is pretty much the last video because I have to apply the hardener. The hardener goes on the same way as the base coat. You just apply it an hour later and it goes on kind of the same, but it dissipates really fast. Alright everyone, so here is the hardener, just in case. I know some people will be like, oh, did you ever put the hardener on? Well, here it is, it's open. We've already coated almost half the vehicle, but I just want to show you right here, since we got the light, I could show you guys how the hardener goes on. Not much really, it just kind of goes on like I said, like the base coat. You just apply it and then it kind of really turns clear. It seeps into the base coat and like meshes in. There is no rainbowing effect with the hardener. It's just more, it goes on clear and then it dissipates. And the buff off time for this is actually a lot quicker than the base coat. And this gives more hardness, slickness, and depth of shine when you apply the hardener onto the paint, and then obviously the 7-year warranty that it claims. And if you can see right there, follow the light, how it's already seeping through. I give it about another 5-10 seconds because it's already dissipating and disappearing. And these are new rags. You have to use new rags. You do not want to use the same rags. And just because the hardener goes into the base coat, but you don't want to use the old rags that had the base coat on it. This is just a brand new rag because most of the base coat is already cured. This is an hour after I already applied the base coat. And now you go ahead and just wipe. It feels super slick, no pressure. And you're just leveling off the coating. It feels super slick. All right, everyone, so here is the final walk around. It's coated, base coat and the hardener of Roar ceramic coating. Just look how deep and rich this paint looks, right? And it's just only gonna get better than this in the next 7 to 14 days. Once it fully cures, it's gonna get glossier. And then once the winter time, or not the winter time, but when it comes for its free wash, just to make sure the coating cured properly and all that other stuff, I will be topping it with ceramic gloss as a sacrificial layer of sealant when it's going into the winter months. It's just more of adding like a windbreaker on top of your jacket, right? It's gonna get wet, it's gonna get, you know, all this other stuff, and you just want it to be a sacrificial layer. Is it needed? No, it's not needed, but for me as a detailing business, I want to make sure the longevity of the paint really lasts. And on the doors, I have to use ceramic gloss on the rims, and take this last walk around, and then I will show you the vials that we used, and that's about it. So I hope you guys like this content. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and all the links of the products will be down below in the description. And here it is, the base coat and the... All right, everyone, so here we are. Here is the finished results. Look at the gloss, look at the shine. It just looks amazing. It is morning time, so I will show you guys a quick walk around and show you how this goes. All right, everyone, so here is the IS350 fully coated, fully loaded with the Roar base coat and hardener. Looks like it got an extra layer of paint on. That's what it looks like. And I do have my hose over there because I like to show the water beading effects. Especially, you know, this coating can get wet after 2 hours, so I'm not worried about any of that stuff. So yeah.